What's up, everybody? I'm your host, KhaosDubz. I'm here with my co-host, Limitless, and today we have a very special guest for you. We're here with Michael xSTIK. We're providing you a rare glimpse into the inner workings of the xSTIK ecosystem, and we've been blessed with this rare opportunity and the first opportunity to discuss everything xSTIK that we and you all want to know.
This is his first appearance for an interview. Let's give him a warm welcome, everyone.
Welcome to the show, Michael. How you doing today?
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm doing great and glad to be here with you. And this is actually, like Limitless just said, this is my first AMA that I'm doing live. And I'm very happy to do it with you guys. And very much looking forward to what we can discuss today.
For sure. Do you want to maybe tell us a little bit about yourself so we can get to know the man behind the xSTIK?
Sure. Yeah, so my role in xSTIK project is that I'm one of the three founders. Originally, there were four of us founders, but then after 3 months, one of the guys had to quit because of his real life situation. So us three founders continue. That's xSTIK, XSTIK, and me, Michael xSTIK. And for myself, I can tell that I'm 44 years old, and I'm from Northern Europe. And my loves in this life are Italian cars, antiques, music, so and of course cryptos. So that's basically who I am, and I think the best thing about me is the work ethic. I finish all my projects. I never leave anything hanging, and I want to deliver to the community. If we promise something, we're gonna keep those promises, and we're gonna keep innovating and pushing xSTIK forward as we promised since the day one. That was actually last year, November 2021. So
Italian cars and crypto, a man of taste.
yeah, that's true. And antiques. I'm a big collector of antiques. I have, a large collection of antique telephones from the 18th century.
Oh, wow.
So I have some old telephones around my house, and I'm just I've been working on them since I think 2011 when I started. I first bought my first antiques and started doing restoration work and doing that. Then all of a sudden I found myself to be connected all around the world with different people, and I actually rose quite near to the top of the collection circles, and so it has been a nice journey. But now, as I entered the cryptos little over a year ago, that hobby has gone to side a bit, and I'm focused on cryptos.
Yeah, well, let me be the first to say that this NFT that you did for me is just absolutely mind-blowing. It's perfect. It's everything that I wanted, really. I mean, down to the diamond hands. You guys, Sumi Sticks, he is a beast. He killed it, and I'm truly honored to have made your acquaintance, Michael. I think you guys have a major future. Many in the Reaper ecosystem and folks using the XRP ledger have heard of xSTIKs already. And you guys have a ridiculously active and strong community. What do you say about that?
Yeah, that's actually true. When we started and launched this project, it was all about building the community. It was all about making things exciting for people, always giving something to look forward to, always new developments, exciting stuff, building the hype, we just, when we innovate something, when we create a new system for the community and for the xSTIK ecosystem, the first thing we think about is to how can we make this exciting as possible? How can we make it like something that you really want to take part in? And when we reveal new things, we reveal them step by step, giving small bits of information and then a little bit more and more. And when the hype is built up, then we reveal the whole system. And usually by that time, everybody's like FOMOing into that. So it works well. So, and I also love that when people get excited of something, I love to see the enthusiasm that, for example, your own NFT brought to you. We were very happy to see you being excited of the NFT and you actually using it in this AMA too, because I believe this is the first time ever that when NFTs are talking with each other in an AMA. So we are making history here.
Absolutely. Before we go too far here, I want to hear where the xSTIK idea started, how it all came about, and a little bit about the history, like how we ended up here today with xSTIK.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting story because a little over a year ago, I was not in the cryptos. I had one friend called Alex, later known as xSTIK, one of the founders. And it was one day at October 2021 when Alex called me and he called me on the phone and he told me that he has an idea of a project that he wants to launch on XRPL. And the first thing I asked was what is XRPL, because I didn't have a clue actually. So then Alex told me that he has met a friend online and they have been talking about a project, but they cannot do it by themselves. They need somebody who's good with English and good with writing and promotions and such. And also they would need an artist. But gladly, I knew an artist as in Sumistic, and I thought he was the very talented and perfect guy to draw up anything what they might need. And actually, at that point, we didn't have a clue what we're gonna draw or when or to who. We just knew that we wanted to start a project. And actually, at first, Alex was very enthusiastic about it, but then I called Sumi and told Sumi that we have this opportunity. Sumi was very busy at his daytime job because he runs graphic designer and he has his own business. He designs logos, like visual appearances and websites for companies. So then when I called Sumi again, first time he just said that maybe let's see. And then when I called him again after 1 week, I told him that we have to do this. We have an opportunity. We have to do this. And then he said, yeah, let's make a group, WhatsApp, with a WhatsApp group, and let's start talking and start throwing in ideas. And it wasn't long until we had the basic idea of xSTIK. And then we just took it from there.
Yeah, it's definitely a trademark NFT project on the XRP ledger. I mean, I wasn't even personally into NFTs until I started seeing some of the artwork you guys have created. It's such an awesome theme. Like, it's the first NFT that I bought, and then I bought a few more. And so I just want to say that your xSTIK's NFT app has so much going on there, and we hope to cover most of it, if not all of it today. But what does the xSTIK do, and what problems do you see it solving for the average investor?
Well, first of all, I would like to tell a little bit more about the xSTIK character design, because when we saw the NFTs that are currently were on the market at that time, especially in the Ethereum world. We saw that everybody's doing portraits, everybody's doing like these limited faces of with different expressions and different kind of hats, and we think that was boring.
The AI generated stuff, yeah, it's boring. I agree.
Yeah, it's boring. Like when you like using like building blocks, and then you generate like a 10,000 of monkey faces or some other characters, some other animals, because it's been done 1,000 times. We wanted to launch a project and with a character that hasn't been done before, like ever. So we didn't have any references when we started. And actually, this stick figure that is the base of xSTIK, the stick figure, it came to Sam Stick in a dream. I'm not kidding. He dreamt.
Wow.
Yeah, he just one morning he joined our chat, because until that we have been throwing out ideas of all kinds of characters. But then Sam came into the chat and he was very excited, and then he told that he had a dream of a stick man doing great things, and we laughed. We laughed, but I think in the instant, in that second, we knew that this was it. This was the idea. Everybody has drawn a stick man at some point of their lives.
Yep.
Everybody knows the basic structure, but when you make that character do different things, you make it, you extend it, you can take it anything. It can become anything. It can be anyone or anything, and it has no limits. Then we knew that we have something special, and we know that people are gonna love these. So right after that, we started designing the white paper. And what is the purpose of xSTIK? Well, shortly, it is to bring out different and interesting kind of artwork to people, and to mint this artwork to blockchain as an NFT, and offer opportunities to invest to NFTs, opportunity for people to order their own custom NFTs, which is also our own idea. Nobody in the world had ever opened a custom NFT shop. Ours is the first, and it opened at February or March. So it was a very early adaptation, but it fit well in our ecosystem, because Sumi always tells us and tells me that everything he does has to be fun, everything has to be exciting. He will never do boring art. That he will refuse to do boring stuff.
So we're talking about the NFTs here. Like, it's the central piece of your guys' ecosystem. There's buying, selling, fired up live auctions, which are absolutely wild. We'll talk about that. You guys have some games, you have voting, you got a news platform on there, you got a little bit of everything. So apart from being well done pieces of art by a killer artist, who I'm sure we'll be talking more about as well, what does owning an xSTIK NFT offer that other NFT projects do not?
Our tier system is the first thing that is kind of our own innovation. We have several tiers of several levels of NFTs. So there's like the starter tier, that's original, and then there's rare tier, epic tier, legendary, and the high tiers start from epic tier, legendary, diamond, and kryptonite. And these last ones are the most expensive ones. So we have levels of NFTs for different kind of collectors, and different, when you go shop a car, you have Bentleys, and then you have Toyotas, and then you have everything in between. And that's kind of like the idea with xSTIK NFTs. You have everything for you have something for everyone, no? And also, what's different is that our reward systems, we pay the holders. We pay top 30 holders in XRP every month just by holding, just for holding their NFTs. And we also pay for every high-tiered NFT that we have minted. We pay XRP. For each point of each NFT, we pay 1 XRP. So if you hold like 40 points worth of NFTs, you get 40 XRP from us every month. It may not sound much at first, but but it's consistent and it is sustainable. So we can sustain the systems by making custom NFT sales, making like auctions. We run the xSTIK ecosystem with the auction funds. So everything we do is based on the desirability of the NFTs and the community wanting to invest in XSTIK's artwork. And that's why we can make our system sustainable because of the community and of their support. So. Yeah.
What does the custom NFTs bring as far as point wise? What kind of points comes with a custom NFT?
Well, when you order a custom NFT, you can order a full custom set like we made to you, limitless. The set consists from a card that is worth 12 points to our rich list, and then also includes a head version that you can use on your profiles, and it's 6 points. So that set you just got from us is 18 points. So it's not bad. And actually, we have, besides this full custom set that some people might find a little bit expensive, we have a rare tier also, where the price is just a fraction, but it's limited to xSTIK normal character. So if you want your NFT to be special and to do special things and have no limits, then you go for the full custom. Yeah.
So regarding those points, are those the same points that you earn by voting on NFTs of the week?
Actually, you get in our NFT application that is developed by our in-house developer, who's a madly talented guy. He does all our coding. He's like a mysterious character because he is not revealing any details of himself, and he has a promise to work only for xSTIK. And also he works for the Reaper by supplying the Reaper's NFT rich list systems. So he's behind also the Reaper app and also the xSTIK app, the same guy. So he has created a point system where each NFT goes to a rich list and gives you voting points. And with these points you can vote NFT of the week. And NFT of the week will win 100k xSTIK tokens every week. And with this 100k, you can either burn them, you can use them as you wish, you can use them at auction. It's like it's a good way to promote your NFTs to get nominated for NFT of the week.
But every week you vote, you get a half a point as well, right?
Yeah, true. And when you vote every week, you get extra points. So it's a fancy system.
Yeah, it sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, it is.
From what I understand, NFT staking is a thing that holders can use and take advantage of this ecosystem. How does that work?
Actually, we have made our staking systems to be as easy as possible for the holder. This meaning, and we do not lock funds. We do not lock NFTs. If you hold your tokens, you hold your NFTs, they are automatically staked. If you hold 2 NFTs or more, you get rewards every month. And you don't have to lock your funds, lock your NFTs. You don't have to do anything. That is actually how I want it. I want it to be easy as possible for the holder. So you can just, for focus on collecting. You can just focus on finding and buying the artwork you love, and then we handle the rest. And you don't have to do anything for us to do the payments either. Every month you do the payments on the wallets, to the wallets that hold them. So it's an easy, straightforward system.
So for those wondering about the NFTs of the week, you can actually choose any NFT. There's a drop-down list, and you don't just have to choose the ones that are up on the one side. You can literally go through the list and choose any NFT that's your favorite and push it to that list on the side if there's enough votes, and then other people will start voting for it. So you can choose the NFTs that get on that list every week, folks. Get in there, make your voice heard, and get on the xSTIK platform. What other ways are there that NFT or token holders can benefit and make some types of earnings?
Well, besides of the stake.
Yes.
So for example, if you want to invest into xSTIK tokens, what can you expect? Yeah, you can use the tokens to bid on our NFTs at our NFT auctions. And actually, we were the first ones to ever host a live NFT auction. I can't say certainly that in the world, but certainly first ones in the XRPL.
Let's talk about the auctions for a sec, because I spectated a couple of your auctions. There was actually just one yesterday. It gets crazy in there. The first auction that I was in was absolutely wild. The highest bid during that auction was close to 3 million xSTIK tokens. And the energy was buzzing. Like, what a great idea. Do you know what's the highest price that was ever auctioned off in xSTIK tokens or XRP, I guess, for one of your NFTs?
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, I think it was 7.2 million.
Oh my Lord.
And at that time, it was like 16.7K XRP. So,
Wow.
16.7K.
Wow.
Is there plans for you guys to create this app like in the App Store or in the Android store? Because this app is definitely something that people need to get involved with.
We actually could maybe perhaps add it to the App Store. We haven't looked into it yet, but I think during the next year, because we have high hopes for 2023. So I think we will look into that also. We might be able to reach out for bigger audiences by doing that. And but the limitation of XRPL is the XRPL being like so exclusive. It's not easy to get into XRPL. When I started myself, I found it quite difficult to get in. You have to have all the applications, and you have to master the use of some or ledger wallets, and you have to use the charts. You have to be able to make limit buys and sell orders on. You can get overwhelmed pretty easily. So for just a regular person to get into XRPL, it's not too easy, And I think it should be easier in the future, and then we will see a flow of people getting in here in this space.
Let me just add to that. For me as well, it was difficult. I like things very simplified, and so I found this app. It's xpmarket.io, and if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty simple. All you have to do, and it takes away from like the limit orders. You can just buy any one of the projects and it go right into your Sum wallet. But you'd have to set up a Sum wallet and learn how to play around with that. But I think an xSTIK's app would just be mind-blowing. It would take things to the next level.
Yeah, I think so too. And we are constantly adding features to the apps, because the latest addition we did was that the application can now find you NFT bargains. If you log in with your wallet, with your Sum to the app, you can see the best bargains that are under, if somebody's selling under floor prices, because we have every NFT we have like a floor price determined, and this price is the actual initial price that we have sold it firsthand, or somebody has earned it firsthand with this price. For example, if there's an epic tier NFT, the floor price is 5k XRP. So if the app finds any of those under 5k, it will not notify you. So that's good for a buyer. You can find deals, it find deals for you. And also another thing we just added was that you can buy xSTIK token directly from the app too. So
very nice. I didn't know that. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit more about Sumi. It sounds like Sumi wants to say pseudonymous just like yourself, and that's fine. But for what it's worth, my sources have informed me that you and Sumi go quite a ways back and were in the army together. I'd love to hear more about that and your guys' relationship.
Yeah, actually, we enjoy the anonymity of cryptos. We like xSTIK project to have all the interest of people. We like to direct all the attention to the project itself. And we are just like these characters ourselves that are working for the community, for the project. So actually, when we first met with Sumi, we were actually at ARM. We were doing our military service of 1 year. And there was this another unit, and they sent Sumi to I think it was 4 or 5 months special training. They sent Sumi to my unit, and then we just right away when we saw each other, we started talking about the music. But we found out that we have same taste in music. We had the same records, and we just started from there. And since that moment, we have been best friends actually. And that was 1998. So it was some time back. Since then, we have had trips all over the world. We have been doing travels, and we have been sitting at bars and pubs and everything in between. So it has been great. And although he lives in a different city than I do, we always find time when we can to see each other, and we have also 5 or 6 close friends that always join us when we meet. So we have this good bunch of guys who meet for a good time every now and then. So now it's been amazing to also work with him and do business with him, and it has been working out great. And we have the trust. When you do this sort of business, you have to have trust. It's everything.
Based on the unique style and offerings within xSTIKs, it appears to me Sumi is either hand drawing on paper or a tablet, the NFTs and or the pieces of them. Can you confirm my suspicion that he is not doing AI or an algorithm to create these NFTs?
Yes, he's using 0 AI and 100% talent. That's his thing, because we have couple of times we have talked about AI, and Sumi thinks that it's not a good thing for this.
It's not a good look. No, it's not. I'm glad that you could confirm that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a good look to use AI, because that doesn't require any talent actually, and it's like having somebody else doing your work when you should do the work, and you put up a computer program to do your work. I think that is cheating of some sort, and so does Sumi. And that's why the best thing about our project is that everything is hand painted by Sumi, and we have actually released several time-lapse videos where you can see when he starts an NFT, he starts with the rough lines. He has an iPad, and on the iPad he has a Procreate program. Starts just with the pen. He does the rough sketch first, and then he starts to fine tune it, and then he adds the colors, and then he adds the lights, and it's pretty mind blowing how he does it. And the videos where people can see the process from end to finish have been very popular, and I think they only had to this reputation. But they are uploaded at our YouTube channel.
Perfect. All right, let's change lanes here a little bit and discuss a little bit about the Reaper ecosystem. Patrick always has something up his sleeve, 5 aces, as he likes to say. With the rollout of so many new things this month, including ARC and Block, and I mean more in the larger crypto space, we never know what to expect. So how did xSTIK get connected to Reaper and become a hard slot token?
And then, what are the strategies that you guys at xSTIK are employing to make the most out of this opportunity Reaper is providing for us?
Actually, the first time we saw a Reaper project was when we had just finished a white paper, and we were just seeing which other projects are doing airdrops, and we saw at November 2021, we saw that a project called Reaper is gathering trust lines, and we saw that they have 40k trust lines, 50k trust lines, and it was rising rapidly. I think that there has to be something special. Then I downloaded Reaper's first white paper, and I read it. But actually, I have to be honest with you, I didn't understand the concept. By the first time I read it, it kind of felt like so out of the ordinary, out of the box, thinking that I did not grasp the idea on the first read. And then they did their airdrop. They did a massive airdrop for like something like 80,000 or 70,000 trust lines or something like that. And then their chart started rising rapidly. And then at that time, I joined the Reaper Telegram channel. And at the same time, somehow Reaper guys found our Twitter, and we received the DM telling that they like our NFTs. And is it possible that we do something for them maybe? And then the idea started from there. We wanted to we didn't collaborate with any other project before we met Reaper. So then we created the Reaper NFT, the first one that was actually a few months back was sold with 50k XRP.
Crazy.
So it made the XRPL record at that time, and the NFT was minted by us, but it represented the Reaper character, and it was actually the first NFT was a mashup of xSTIK character and Reaper character, so it's kind of like an xSTIK. So then I remember the day when I went to Reaper Telegram and I dropped the NFT there, and hope that people like it, and because Reaper community was a bit of a toxic place at that time. It was like December of 2021. I dropped the NFT, and I thought that maybe the guys are going to laugh at the NFT or tell me to go get the hell out of there or something. But fortunately, everybody liked that and they loved it. And especially Patrick. Patrick made a tweet saying that this NFT is a badass gift. And I think that's a lot coming from Patrick. Yeah. So it all started from there. And then it wasn't long after that, maybe a few months, when they reached out to us again and wanted to publish a whole NFT line made by Sumi. And then we get to work, and about a month of preparation, we were able to have the first sketches, and a month after that, we had the first Reaper NFT Genesis line up for sale, and the rest is history.
And before we went live, you were talking about the token burning. Do you want to just touch on that a little bit, please?
Yes. friends or investors just wanted to know that if our burns are affecting the token price. And if you look at the chart today, it is. And we have just today, we have burned like 16.5 million today.
Wow.
I'd like to become more active in the ecosystem, and I think I'm going to start doing that now because it's just so fascinating what you guys have set up. And I think xSTIK has a major bright future with the way that you're going about things. It's really
because
awesome.
For example, this burning zone we are using, nobody else has this actually. This is our own idea, 100% our own idea. And so far, since we started it at 13th of October, we have burned 49 million XTIKs.
That's crazy.
And you basically give people rewards in NFT.
For burning. Yeah,
That's awesome.
NFTs for burning. I think that's a very simple and working concept, but nobody just hasn't thought about it before. So, but that's innovation. That's innovation.
Yeah, I own one of those Genesis 22.
Wow.
Block is forging the foundations for a better financial future through the implementation of self-regulation and oversight without direct enforcement. We have had several crucial discussions regarding Block, the hard slots, and which projects will remain after the 45-day grace period. And on several occasions, xSTIK has been brought up in this regard. You mentioned off-air that xSTIK has been vetted and privately doxed using on XRP and xLoyalty, and you have plans to be vetted by Block next. In discussion with some of the founding members of the Blockchain Leadership and Oversight Council, and between ourselves, we've had some mixed opinions on whether or not doxing is in fact necessary in these circumstances. And the Block members themselves haven't yet agreed on this one way or the other. Tell us a little bit about your feeling on the situation, why you don't want to be doxed, and mix your personal life with crypto, as well as how this choice may or may not affect your Block eligibility in your eyes.
So since we started xSTIK project, we wanted to add the layer of mystery, and we did. The last thing we wanted to do is to create a person cult of some sort where us founders are in the center of attention. No, that was not what we wanted. We wanted xSTIK to be in the center, and we are just working for xSTIK. That is the main idea. And actually, we have done the doxing when we created the token to some community. You have to do a doxing to have the verification blue ticks, and we have them. And we also we did all the necessary doxing, but we left all the unnecessary out. So that is because I think the block, I think we can work our way into block without mixing our personal lives into this. And we have also been talking a little bit about Patrick about this and how things will go. And I don't see an issue at all for us being with the surname XSTIK, because the surname XSTIK also binds us together, and it also is our trademark. And as some, I actually received a message from one of the community members telling me that I think you should not dox whatever people say, because the mystery of xSTIK project will somehow vanish in that sense. And I agree with the guy, and I think it's never been an issue, and I think it will not be an issue in the future also.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that you have the confidence there. I think you're right. I think that's something will get worked out, because you guys are super legitimate and above bar. So
the fact that your work ethic shines a light on top of the artistic ability of Sumi is definitely a complete package. And I think if you guys continue with the community the way that you are, being so active and overextending yourselves, I think it's just a matter of time before all that gets worked out.
Of course, yeah. We are the most important thing from the start. The start has been that we are always reachable. We are always in the Telegram, and we are always the xSTIK Telegram is like a 24/7 AMA when you can ask anything, and we will answer right away. And there, so far, there hasn't been a question where we didn't answer right away. So
Speaking of questions, before we get into the community questions, I just really want to hear where you see the future of xSTIK over the next 2 to 5 years and kind of your outlook. What are your feelings in regards to sustainability and longevity of the NFTs, tokens, and the ecosystem as a whole?
now we are just finishing our first burning zone. And the idea of burning zone is to have the token supply deflationary and to have it reducing the circulating supply. And so far, we have burned like 50 million xSTIKs in the first 10 weeks. So in 10 weeks, 50 million down. I think that's a remarkable achievement. And we can do this by letting people to exchange their tokens to our NFTs. And I think that is the main idea, to exchange tokens for NFTs and for the NFTs to have value. And we are trying to create more value and more exclusivity to the NFTs. And the most important thing of xSTIK project and xSTIK NFTs is this. We never sell our best NFTs. You can only earn. You can earn them by drop zones, where you hold NFTs, you hold tokens to be eligible for drop zone NFTs. And you can participate in buying contests. You can participate in burning zones. And with these zones, you get rewards. And these rewards are always our best NFTs, the highest tiers. We have never sold any diamond tier NFTs. We have only sold one legendary tier, and the rest 9 we have given away.
Well, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, and 4 diamond tiers we have given away already. 4. We have 1 left, and it was not long ago when one of these diamond tiers were sold with 51k XR, and it was after market sales.
That is gorgeous. And see, that's what brings the value, because it's definitely all about the community, and you guys definitely have your finger on the pulse with the community. So I commend you, and we love it, man.
Yeah, because that's the main idea. The best ones are always earned, not bought. So that is the main idea and the genius thing behind xSTIK. You have to hold something to earn something. You cannot just buy your way into everything. You also need perhaps a bit of luck to be in the right place in the right time, to get the right deals and get forward and get to know the right people. And actually, this is a good time to thank our team of admins and guys who run our Telegram chats. We have like 4 people in the core admins. We have Brett Hill, we have Lee Yi, we have xSTIK United, and we have also Ian. And with these guys, these guys form the core of xSTIK, and they are right under us founders. And with these guys, we can help the community to answer all the problems and answer all what they might have on their hearts, and we can fix everything. So with these guys, we make the full team. And also we have an admin group also separate under these core admins. So we have like this layered organization working with xSTIK that you don't usually think about you all maybe you only think about that there are 3 founders, but actually there are like 40 or 50 people under us working every day for it.
Yeah, let me just add real quick to that. That's the main reason why we were enthused about doing this interview with you, because it's very similar to Patrick. He's always available, he's always in the group, and you guys are just like that with your Telegram group. And I think that's just awesome. You don't find that every day. You don't.
Yeah, we are always available for any questions, or if you have a problem, you can always DM me, and I will solve it. And if I promise something, I keep it. So that is the thing our community can rely on. We will make things right, and we will always be fair. We have if there's a problem, we always have somebody to solve it. We have a coder, we have a graphic designer, we have tech manager, community managers, we have admins. Somebody will always be there to help you. So
Speaking of the community, I want to give a shout out to Up We Go, Kingpin1, Rampador XRP, Tatted Ape, and Brevin Stick for asking the following questions. James, you want to take it away?
Sure. It's further down the road, but do you have any idea what is next for xSTIK and its tokens after the total supply of NFTs are minted?
yes, we are bringing the xSTIK total supply as down as possible. We are burning tokens and we are exchanging them to NFTs. We are constantly working to reduce the supply, and also Reaper comes into play when the circulation tokens are reduced, because Reaper does we are hard slotted in the Reaper, so they will burn every other week our tokens, and we will also have also several uses for our token. It doesn't end with the NFTs. There's a lot of things coming, and we are always looking forward to introduce new ways of to use your tokens, because the tokens are the NFTs are in the center of our project, and the tokens are around it. So they together they form the heart of xSTIK project. And there are people who have been investing in tokens, and there are people who have been investing in NFTs. But I think, in my opinion, it's always best to have both.
I have a good question for you.
Yeah.
When will David Schwartz get his own personalized NFT?
Actually, we have done something for him already in the form of a 3-headed dragon. Sure, if you guys have seen the 3-headed dragon.
Not yet.
Where,
I definitely love it. Yeah.
where there's David Schwartz, Brad Garlinghouse, and Ashish Birla. These 3 guys form a dragon, and it was humorous stuff that we did as a main prize for one giveaway. But so far, if David would contact us, we would certainly make one. But we don't want to do what everybody does, like make an NFT and then just send it to him. We want him to order a custom NFT from us, because when he orders one from us, then it's really for him, and it's about him. Actually, about 1 week ago, when xSTIK turned 1 year old, one of our members sent an NFT to David Schwartz, and he accepted it. So now David Schwartz is officially holding one xSTIK NFT. So I think that's a victory in itself.
You guys are on the radar.
Yeah.
So one of our questions here, is there any plans to build an xSTIK game using NFT characters and xSTIK token? Now, I know you guys already have the memory game and the puzzle game, but I think that this person's referring to more like a 3D game or something playable where you can walk around type of thing.
We are not big fans of metaverse, actually, because we think metaverse is taking away from your real day-to-day lives. we don't want people to get too immersed into the internet. We want people to have real lives too. So that's why we're sticking to Telegram for now, because you can still live your life without being immersed into digital world too deeply. But Sumi just told me the other day that his dream is to build an xSTIK game where you can play with your xSTIK NFT, that character you own. You can use it as a character and have like game like King of a Hill or something like that, where you run through these levels and you try to get to the finish line before everyone else. Then there's obstacles that will knock you down, and that's Sumi's dream. And I think if it's already in the talks, maybe we'll surprise him.
There you go, guys. That's good to know. Would xSTIK be interested in collaborating with other projects on other chains in the future?
Let's just say maybe, because we really choose carefully who we want to work with. We only work with the best projects. We only work with established projects where we know that they are not like rock pulse, or they are not like any kind of scams. We only run with legit projects and people. So perhaps we also want to also push xSTIK forward and want to make it or known to people. So if it's good for the community, if it's good for the project, then yes, because ultimately the xSTIK project's main goal is to become an official XRP mascot. We want to become the trademark. When you think of XRPL NFTs, you think of xSTIK, and I think we are not very far away.
Yeah, let me just say that shout out to the Limitless Collective, because this NFT was made for us. So it's definitely custom and it's fire. It definitely belongs to the whole team. With xSTIKs doing exclusive and custom NFTs for Reaper, Limitless Collective, XRP Paynet, and what other projects will you be doing exclusive NFTs for, if any, in the works?
Well, you know, the limitation is that we only have one artist. SumiStick draws everything by himself, so he works long days, and I'm not sure if we are going to make for another project in the near future, but we will see. We have just partnered with XRP, and it will bring great things. It will bring something similar that we have brought to Reaper, so it will be very exciting. And I think people will be mind blown to see what we have to show them in the near future. And we are talking with the founder, Christian, on a day-to-day basis. He's a smart guy, and he's a devoted guy, and he's building great things. So we are really looking forward to bring out some amazing NFTs for them. But as I said, we are limited to one artist. I wish we could clone Sumi. I wish we could make 2 or 3 more Sumis, but you can't. You know, the guy is a phenomenon. And if everybody could do that, and if it was easy what he does, I think everybody would do it. But it's not easy. It's very difficult what he does, and he has been doing digital art for over 30 years.
Well, yeah, you can tell without a shadow of a doubt that it's just mind-blowing art. Now, I just also want to say that everybody pay attention. This is not financial advice, nor are any of us financial advisors. And it's important that you understand that. What we're doing here is sharing our journey, as well as giving you guys insight to just mind-blowing projects being built on the XRP ledger.
So I guess one of our final questions here is, what are the remaining 4 hidden powers on the Kryptonite tier NFTs?
Well, each one of the Kryptonite tier NFT characters, we like to call them like super villains. they are, you know, the counterforce of the diamond tier, because diamond tier xSTIKs are the most you know, purest and most legendary and most like honorable xSTIK characters. The xSTIK 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The names are not very special, but the characters are special, and the kryptonite tier is the counterforce of these 5. So there will be 5 kryptonites, and they all have a capability of turning other NFTs into so-called dark side. So when the energy consumes a normal NFT, the normal NFT transforms into a dark version of itself. I think that's very exciting.
That's
We
pretty
have
cool.
also already done a couple of these. For example, dark XRP holder card, which I'm sure you will be able to display for the people. So it's a good example of a good XRP fighting knight turning into the dark side, but still he's fighting for the XRP, even though on the dark side he's still fighting for the XRP and against the SEC, because SEC is not the greatest fan of Ripple, as we know, but I think that will hopefully get sorted out pretty soon. So then we can see the flow of liquidity to XRPL. We will see XRP Ripple rising to the #1 crypto, and that is what we all expect and all waiting for in the XRP ledger to Ripple to be the case.
Yeah, real quick, let me just get your take on this. What's your thoughts behind this lawsuit? I mean, obviously there's lots of conspiracies throughout the community, but what are your thoughts with this lawsuit?
I think there are no short answers, but I try to give a short overview of what I think. I think Ripple was growing too strong of a force to be reckoned with, and something had to be done. And I think the SEC was the way to reduce the power of Ripple and to slow them down, because they had to be slowed down by somebody, and SEC was the right party to do it. So, but they can only slow it down for so much.
Yep.
They will eventually have to let it go, and actually then it will turn the tables around, and hopefully Ripple XRP will be the first crypto to have a regulatory clarity. And when they have it at the first crypto, then I think we're gonna see massive things. In the scene, and that is the day we are all waiting for, and who knows how long it will take, but the day will come.
The day will come.
Yeah, XRP diamond hands. Yeah, since 2017, diamond hands. You know, so it's all good.
Shout out to the whole XRP community, because it takes perseverance and due diligence to be a holder of XRP. It's not easy dealing with all the FUD campaigns, dealing with all the bots. It ain't easy dealing with all the conspiracy theories. It ain't easy. So shout out to the whole XRP community. We know what we hold.
Michael, this has been great. This has been super informative, and I want to thank you for taking the time to do this AMA with us. I know it's been a lot of tough scheduling and issues like that. You guys are busy. We're really busy, and of course, we're across the world, but we really do appreciate this, and it's been such a good time.
Yeah, I think this has been great, and I hope people who listen to this can get something out of this, and feel good about investing into NFTs, and feel good about xSTIK, and also feel good about the future of XRPL, because there are many people who are doing great things in XRPL. But I think, and the Reaper is the connecting thing for us hard-slotted projects. And the last NFT series Sumi did for Reaper, that is called the Marshalls. It's like next level stuff, and we are very proud of the series. And we made a card for each hard-slotted projects, and every one of these projects retweeted our announcements of it. So I think that was great. Everybody kind of acknowledged the set, and therefore the first initial 10 NFTs were sold out in less than 1 hour, despite of the price not being the cheapest, but people saw the value right away. They were sold out, and we were very happy about it.
Yeah, shout out to the Reaper community. It's through Reaper that brought all of this together, from the ascension to the hard slots to the burning. I think Reaper has a tremendous future, and anything that's attached also has a tremendous future. So shout out to everyone who's very supportive of what we're doing. xSTIK is one of our top projects for sure. We love what they're doing. Peace and blessings, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you, and see you around.